Internship can be a confusing phase. Your one foot is in college, but still you do not feel like a student. Your other foot is outside college, but still you're not on your own. On the one hand, your seniors would still not have decided what to do with their careers. And you might have some batchmates who are already planning to get married. That leaves you very confused about where your career is going and what are you doing with life. In today's video, we are going to tell you 3 steps that you could take during your internship to take your career to the next level. I'm Dr. Satish Kumar. This is Kaizen Dental. Our aim here is to help dentists succeed. Before I begin telling you the 3 steps, do not forget to stay till the end because I'll give you one suggestion which I think can help you grow your life overall. Step number 1, know your options. When I was in BDS, I was aware of only 2 options. That is, either you can do MDS or you can set up your own practice. But we at Kaizen Dental have made it easy for you. We've told you all the various options you have. We have entire playlists explaining the abroad options after India. You can either get into the non-clinical branches where we have an entire set of videos on that. And if you're planning to get into clinical dentistry, a set of videos explaining that as well. So make a list of all the various options you have and you can pursue after BDS. And when making that list, you can go and check out all our playlists. I'll be putting the link of those in our description below. Step number 2, know yourself. The most common question I get asked is, what is the best option after BDS? That is like asking, what is your favorite color? Do you think my favorite color and your favorite color are going to match? Not always. So you should know yourself, your situation, and what you might enjoy to do in life. So for knowing yourself, there are 3 things you need to focus on. The first one being your interests. What do you enjoy? Do you like working on patients? Then maybe you should get into clinical dentistry. Do you have good communication skills and would love talking to others, interacting, but not working on patients? Then maybe you can think about corporate dentistry. If you're looking into getting into dentistry but want a very balanced lifestyle and to want to up your lifestyle as well, you can think about abroad options as well. So knowing what you're interested in is very important. The second thing you need to focus is on your strengths. You might like to do something, but can you develop the skills to be best at it or at least be above average? That is something you need to take into consideration. So focus on knowing what are your strengths when it comes to career growth. The third part of knowing yourself includes understanding your situation. Now you might want to go abroad, but if you're thinking of going to a country like Canada or Australia, you need at least 10 to 20 lakhs. Do you have that budgeted for? Would you able to accumulate that funds when required? These are things you need to consider. So knowing what you're interested in, knowing your strengths and knowing your situation is important. So how do you begin knowing yourself? Is by spending time with yourself. Now if you want to know someone, what would you do? You would ask them out, you would go take them for a coffee or a dinner and you would then have a conversation where we would understand what that person wants and desires. Similarly, when you start to know yourself, take some time out, sit and jot down points about what are your interests, your strengths, and how is your situation, and what are your goals and aims for life. In our book, The Dental Launchpad, we have gone into this in more detail. We have also explained a technique known as Vitals, which would help devise the plan of knowing yourself. Before you listen to the third step to take your career to the next level and our suggestion, please do not forget to hit the like button if you're enjoying this video. And remember, we keep on coming up with such videos to help take your career to the next level. So if you have not subscribed, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. The third step is taking action. I've seen a lot of people who just keep on analyzing their options. They take 6 to 12 months thinking about it over and over again. But what happens is you're losing on valuable time. And the more you delay it, the more you're afraid to get into that situation. So what you should do, just bite the bullet and start taking action once you decide what the best options for you are. Now, how do you go about doing it? If you have decided clinical dentistry is something you want to do and you do not want to think about MDS, Find the best clinic around you. Join them. Learn the work. We have already created videos about how to go about selecting the best clinic and how to search for such clinics as well. Go see those videos. Once you join such a practice, you might find a lot of difficulties. You would realize what you have learned in college and what is going on in the dental world outside is completely different. You will be scared, but you have to go through it. Do not run away from the situation. So, taking action becomes the prime importance at the third phase. On the other hand, if you're planning to go abroad, start deciding which country you want to go to. Prepare all the paperwork. There is a lot of pre-registration procedures which have to be carried out. If you're planning to go to a country where you need to give an exam related to dentistry, start preparing for that. You might have to start studying for a language examination there. So start putting in effort in that direction as well. If you're planning to get into non-clinical options and leave dentistry completely behind, how are you planning to go about it? Have you sorted the various options you have? Do you plan to directly get a job or first do a post-graduation in non-clinical field and then get into it? Analyze all these things. So taking action during BDS is of paramount importance. Now these three steps, what I told you is related to career. But there is something which will help you grow your life as a whole. That is working on your communication skills. Whichever field you take or you decide to do, knowing how to speak, when to speak, what to speak is very important. I heard somewhere that your ability to make difficult conversations is what will decide how far you go in your career. So work on your communication skills. That includes language skills as well and when to speak and what to speak. If you're interested in learning more about communication skills, do not forget to follow us on Instagram because we'll be trying to come up with content related to how to improve your communication skills pretty soon. I'm Dr. Satish Kumar. This is Kaizen Dental. Our aim here is to help dentists succeed.